Welcome back to the channel, guys. This week we're working with two ceramic cores with a solid stone. That's right, we will not be crushing the jade. Solid stone inlay. Stick around to see how we do this. So we have this solid jade stone, and we also have a large set of diamond hole saws. So first thing we're going to do is grab the hole saw closest in diameter to the rings. Once we have the hole saws picked out, which are a little bit smaller than the cores, we don't want to go too big or this will not work. We will grab the first one. And we'll need to make sure that we have plenty of water when we are going through these stones. Some of these stones are highly toxic, are not good to breathe in the dust. So we want to use plenty of water. And so I just use a tub of water. No chance of using too little here. The only problem I found with the tub is that you can't clamp down the piece at all. You have to hold it by hand, which is fine. This isn't dangerous in any way. However, getting the two cuts on the stone do get a little bit harder to align. And I would recommend cutting the inside hole followed by the outside hole so you don't lose any sort of alignment or you don't have to hold a tiny little piece. We have an Ameritool, I believe, flat lap. I'll post a link in the bottom. It's a really great tool, and I think it's only, well, not only, but I think these start around $600. For a lapping machine, that's a pretty good deal. If you're looking at lapping machines, they go all the way up to over $2,000. And so if you are somebody that likes to work on stones, it's been a fun tool. I'm ready for an upgrade, but for rings and stuff, it works great. Keeps everything wet so you don't have to worry about dust. It also goes through stone very quickly. Right now that was a diamond disc and we were using the most aggressive to get the piece to width that we needed. Now we're going to be working on the inside diameter. We're using the exact same bit that we used to cut this hole, and I'm just going to keep dipping it in water and then going all the way around, letting that bit sand out the inside with the little diamond grit on the bit itself. And ultimately, we're just going to do that until we have the size that we need. It's very time consuming, but it is almost, as far as I know, the best method I've ever tried. We have it to diameter. We're going to use the razor blade with just light tapping. We want to break it in half, but we don't want to shatter anything. This will give us a seamless ring when we put this back together. And we're going to use a black CA. It matches with the black ceramic, so it'll blend in any inconsistencies with the stone. And it also is a very tough glue, rubber toughened CA glue is what it is. Always do a dry fit before you put these pieces together, and always make sure that your stones are aligned at the bottom in the direction that they are supposed to go. We're pushing that against the bottom wall and together as tight as we can to make sure we don't have any gaps. And then the great thing with black CA is you can use accelerator as much as you would like. It's not going to bubble up or white out. it just stays black. So there's that half and half jade, half I think granite, and then 3 or 3.5 millimeter jade, and then a strip of granite in that other one. So we're coming back to the flat lap, and this is to get the jade to be flush with the metal ceramic. And jade is only a hardness of about 6 or 7. So you could go through and do this with normal sanding, wet sanding. It would just take you a lot longer than using something like this diamond plate that I'm using. So we're going very slow. At this point, this diamond plate can scratch the ceramic. And so I just want to go as slow as possible so I don't have to fix the ceramic and repolish it. I'll just create more work. So we're doing the same thing with both. Making this as flush as possible without touching the ceramic. And with these flat laps, every plate is a different grit. So that diamond is a fine diamond. I'm not 100% sure what grit it is, but it does pretty good at clearing the stone quickly. And all those other ones will clear a little bit, but mostly be polishing. You can see purple, brown, red, blue, orange, all different grits. And we'll start from the bottom. I was a bit concerned about scratching the ceramic, so I started at 600. I still needed to cut some more stone off the ring, so this was too high of a grit. So I tried it to see how well it would cut, and at this high, you're not really cutting a whole lot, so I'm gonna switch it out and go down to the brown, back to 220, I believe. Also gives you a better finished product anyway. Going from a diamond to that red, you'd have to use that plate for quite a while to get all the scratches out. And this one is a polisher, so it's not a grit. You use the I'm using a diamond paste polish just on the ring, and this will be the final polishing stage for the stone. And this polish actually also would polish the ceramic as well. Okay, so from here I'm going to go in the inlay now. The reason I polished the stone up completely is because it is so hard. The inlay is going to be a lot softer and very easy to deal with. So I could just use regular sandpaper on this inlay and not really have to worry about scratching the stone too much. And so from here is just the normal finishing process. If you guys want to see how that process works, check out our other videos. Thanks for sticking around on this one, guys. Try it out, see how it works for you. If you have any questions, comment below. We are always here to help. And then also check out our supplies on shopdreamwood.com. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.